What is going on, guys? Figured I'd do a quick video here. This could be very helpful for many of you that own a this is a 2008 Buick. I think it's pronounced Lucerne. Here's a little pic of the front end. Keep an eye on the fuse box I'm about to show you, because GM ran this fuse box in a few of their other cars. And if you have this fuse box, this could be a really helpful video for you. Okay, so I had this car towed in for me to do some repairs on. They had a crank, no start. So as soon as I got it in here, I pretty much knew what it was, but I had to double check. On this car, the battery is under the rear seat. The fuse box you're going to need to get to is behind the driver's side seat, of course, under the rear seat, right here. Okay, GM had a recall on these cars, and what they claim is, here's where the seat latches in, and right here is your fuel pump relay. And what GM claims is that the latch rubs on the box, which puts pressure on this relay that later causes it to shorten out. Now, in this situation, when the car came in, this is your fuel pump fuse, 20 amp. The fuse was good, but it did not have power. So I knew right off the bat to start looking at that relay. Now, this is the new box I've already installed. Let me show you the old box. Here's the one I removed. Now, if you start to look closely, there's that relay, and you can see the brown. And you can see the terminal. See the discoloration? Now, the problem is, some of you would say, well, just change out this relay and you're good. Can't do that. Now, it's hard to show by camera. This is just slipping right in and right out. Really easy. Way too easy. If you look closely, see if I can get it on camera, you can see some melting. It's really hard to see. It's right at that terminal there. It's hard, it's there. It melts out. When it does, the new relay can't make a good connection. So you might be able to jiggle it and the car will start, but it's unreliable. You could be driving down the road and the car's gonna just shut off. Now, you can get these fuse boxes online, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I do my own little mobile repair business, a little cheap plug I'm doing there, I try to be as professional, whether it's Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Toyota, as the dealers do within reason. I went ahead and went to the dealer, and I got a factory GM fuse box for this customer. Again, you can get them online off of eBay and stuff, but you get what you pay for. I actually got a factory GM fuse box for only $100 more than the cheap stuff online. So I would recommend it if it's your car, if your wife or your kids are driving it, you want to put something dependable, even if it's you, I would recommend sticking with the factory stuff. But if you're in a bind, I get it. Go into a junkyard, don't bother. More than likely, you're going to have the same situation. It's a common problem on these. So anyways, got the customer set up with the new fuse box installed, and everything's good to go. And let's go ahead and hit the key. Now remember, before we had a crank, no start. So let's not make a fool of myself on YouTube. There we go. Fires right up. Should be good to go. If you do get the factory GM fuse box, supposedly after the recall they've done some changes, so it's supposed to be better than what came in it, and of course here's the new one. Alright guys, hopefully if you guys have a GM product and you notice the fuse box and it resembles this, because they ran this fuse box in a few different cars. I wish I had the list, but I don't. Take a look at it, and if you do, look at that relay right there, fuel pump relay. She will leave you sitting on the side of the road. But in this case, everything is better and the customer is good to go. You guys have a good one, and more videos to come.